In today's breaking story, the GOP just accidentally said the quiet part out loud. That's right, things are only getting worse for Donald Trump. How's it going? My name is Hunter Avalone with Occupy Democrats, and one thing is for certain. If you put a Republican in front of a camera, it's always going to be bad.
Can we talk about General Flynn for just a second? You know, he's calling for the release of the Jeffrey Epstein files as well. He says that it's urgent if you're going to find out what's
so do you
really
want
going
to
on
talk
with the deep
about
state.
do you want to
release
talk about the Epstein files, or do you want to talk about the subject you were booked to talk about? I mean, it's fine. It's just kind of interesting that we're giving you a chance to refute.
Take Ron DeSantis, for example.
Hey, what's up? Hey, stop. Get out of here. 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 So you used to have the closed circuit, so you would go.
Yeah, take even Trump himself, who just faced a brutal smackdown on camera.
Well, thank you very much. We're looking at the construction, and we're with the chairman, as you know. Chairman, come on over. And we're just taking a look at what's happening. You know, it's a tough construction job. They're building basements where they didn't exist or expanding them, and a lot of very expensive work. There's no question about it. And Tim has been with me for a long time, and you're in charge of the committee.
Indeed. One of the reasons why we wanted to see it was the overruns of the expenses. We wanted to figure out why.
Yeah. So we're taking a look, and it looks like it's about 3.1 billion. It went up a little bit, or a lot. So the 2.7 is now 3.1.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah, I haven't heard that from anybody at the Fed.
Yeah, it just came out.
Our notes had it about 3.1 as well.
3.1.
3.2.
This came from us?
Yes. I don't know who does that.
You're including the Martin renovation. You just added.
Our entire capital.
Yeah, you just added in a third building is what that is. That's a third building,
Well,
including
no,
the
but
Martin building.
it's a building that's being built.
No, it was built 5 years ago. We finished Martin 5 years ago.
It's part of the overall work.
But it's
So,
not new.
So we're going to take a look. We're going to see what's happening, and it's got a long way. Do you expect any more additional cost overruns?
Don't expect them. We're ready for them, but we have a little bit of a reserve that we may use, but no, we don't. Expect to be finished in 2027. We're well along, as you can see.
And now, to make matters worse, the GOP just said the quiet part out loud. That's right, on camera. Take a look at this.
I don't know, 8 years? I'm sure this would be handled just like any other thing that they've tried to go after, like the baseless impeachments or the baseless special counsels or the unbelievable amount of charges they've tried to file against the president. I'm sure this would be handled the exact same way. What we're simply wanting to do here is give them cover. So if my colleague from Arizona actually wants transparency, then he would drop his objection to my resolution.
You heard that correctly. Senator Markwayne Mullin just flat out admitted that Republicans are trying to give cover to Trump on the Epstein files, not justice, not truth, not transparency, cover. Let's be crystal clear. Democrats are demanding a full release of the Epstein files within 30 days. Mullin, he's working overtime to water that down, redirecting it through the courts and objecting to anything that might actually hold the Trump administration accountable. And his excuse that Congress might play politics as if shielding a president from scrutiny over connections to a notorious abuser isn't the most political move you could make. Meanwhile, the Trump-aligned DOJ has already begun selectively releasing documents to far-right influencers, not to the public, not to victims, to influencers. This isn't transparency, it's propaganda. Mullin didn't slip up. He revealed the plan: protect Trump, delay the truth, and call it transparency while obstructing every effort to achieve it. The quiet part is no longer quiet. Once again, Republicans can't help but to expose just how morally bankrupt they are on TV.